Are you like me and sugar? You're just letting it slowly kill you? Hey, I'm Jess. Welcome to If Jess Can, You Can. If this is your first time here, if you've been watching my channel, I'm over 50 years old. I'm 51 years old now, and I'm on this journey to get healthier. And not only just because I'm had some bad test results lately that came back that are kind of forcing me to have a lifestyle and dietary change, even though I thought I was doing pretty good. But I wanted to talk with you about sugar and the struggle of not eating sugar and giving up the cravings of sugar. And I wanted to talk about what does sugar affect, which is, uh, uh, you know, there's something going on in our brains that say that we love sugar. The obvious is sugar can give you a dopamine high, and you get a dopamine high from simple things as like exercising. I hope I'm getting dopamine right now out of my hike, and other things, just like social interaction, being around other people and having fun. That's a dopamine hit, basically, which is again, dopamine's this chemical in your brain that just kind of affects essentially like your feelings or mood, if I'm saying that right. And then there's just the dopamine that happens from eating, and sugar, of course, being this thing where you go, that's good stuff. So now here's some other bad things. Your heart. So too much sugar, too much insulin in your bloodstream increases your risk for heart disease. And we all know where that leads. So that's something that you have to think about, I guess, when it comes to the sweets and the sugar. And me personally, I kind of notice how it just keeps being offered or introduced, or something that's just this regular part of life. That, you're having some kind of office party or family party or whatever it is, and sweets are going to be there. And then I'm here in the US and we love our holidays. The liver. So sugar going into your liver, for example, like all these like high fructose corn syrup and the sugary drinks and all the little treats that are out there, then donuts and cakes and all of that. The problem with that is it can overwhelm your liver's capacity. And so now that can lead to really bad things, such as the scarring of your liver, aka cirrhosis, and then eventually leading to something like liver failure. So this is the problem. One of the problems with too much sugar is you can overload your liver, and you kind of need that guy. The other one that I don't think is really as talked about or known, but sugar can affect your joints. So you've ever heard of the inflammation? That's your swelling in the tissue or areas around your joints. And sugar can assist with that. And you don't want that. That doesn't feel good. So now we're talking about issues with joint pain. Obviously, if you're gaining weight because of sugar, because sugar definitely can help you gain weight, and I'm guilty of that, that's going to just put more pressure, more pain on your joints. The other one is, honestly, just more and more joint problems. Then you could get into a situation where you have arthritis, which is something you don't want. So what's your battle with sugar? Are you having struggle with, I don't know, ice cream? Or I know my friend Jim likes ice cream. Cakes. My weakness is peanut butter. I absolutely Love peanut butter. Like a Reese's peanut butter cup is perfection in my mind. So I'd love for you to let me know what's ways that you avoid sugars or get the cravings out of your mind. So please let me know in the comments, share that with me. Be sure to click and like, subscribe, love, all those kind of things. That helps my channel out. So I wanted to share with you just some ideas on how do we curb the cravings. So obviously a diet change, hey, don't eat sugars. That's real easy to say, but then there's the reality. But if it's a protein-rich diet, that can help. Drinking lots of water can help. Don't skip meals because that donut sitting there, if you're unlucky and that happens, that can cause you to, maybe opt for that instead of something that you should be eating. Getting enough sleep. I know that sounds kind of wild, but just getting that rest and letting your body kind of reset is something that's helpful. And I have buddies that they don't sleep very much. At least get what you can. I'm a good 7 or 8 hours guy. Snacks, turn into different kinds of nuts that are, plain. They don't have all the salt and junk and everything that's good on them. Hard-boiled eggs, yogurts, those are items that could be good options for snacking to kind of help curb that. Trying to reduce or replace items. So, for example, I told you I love peanut butter. I can't have peanut butter in the house. It's just not good for me. And what helps though is me having an alternative. So I've turned to a 100% peanut butter, and it's doing pretty good for me. I like that. And the brand, by the way, that I've been using, it's called Crazy Richards. Yeah, you can laugh at that. But anyways, that's a example, is just switching that out, not having the donuts in the house, not having the different cakes and items like that in the house. And somebody says, hey, do you want to take that cake home? You say no. So, well, hey, let me know in the comments if you're having a struggle with sweets. If you're like me, over 50, and we're just in this next phase of life here where we're having to make adjustments and kind of just stop living like we're, in our 30s. So please let me know in the comments, and thanks for joining me here on my journey.